Hello students, in this video we are going to study the angle between two planes. Suppose plane 1, you consider the general equation a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 equal to 0 or equal to d1, and we have another plane p2 a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0 as another plane. Then we can have the angle between two planes. Suppose this is one plane and this is another plane. If you want angle between two planes, suppose it is inclined at angle theta, this plane is inclined at angle theta with this plane, then the normal to this plane can be inclined to the normal to this plane at an angle theta, isn't it? So angle between the two normals, suppose this is n1 normal and this is n2 normal. So here n1 normal corresponding to plane 1 can be a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap, and n2 normal to the surface is a2 I cap plus a1 I cap. Here we are considering b a1 b1 c1, right? Little bit mistaken, no problem. And here we are taking as a2 b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. Okay, then the angle between the planes can be written as, it can be equated to the angle between the two normals. So that can be easily obtained by cos theta dot product n1 dot n2 divided by magnitude of n1 into magnitude of L2. So between any two planes, as we used to calculate with within the angle between the lines, we used to consider the angle between the direction vectors. Here we have to consider the angle between their normal vectors. So if n1 dot n2 is 0, then planes are perpendicular. P1 is perpendicular to P2. And if direction ratios, say n1 dot n1 is equal to, say n1 vector is some lambda times n2 vector, then we can say that plane P1 is parallel to plane P2 or coincident. If angle theta is 0 or theta is pi, then we can say that they are coincident. So as per the questions, you can easily make it out. Okay, if you want a proper question, then you can see like this. That find the angle between the planes. Find the angle between the planes 2x plus y plus z minus 5 equal to 0, and x minus y plus z is equal to 0. So how will you find angle between the planes? A1, the first n1 vector is what? 2 I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Uh, and n2 vector, we can say that it is I cap minus j cap plus k cap. So similarly, you can consider cos theta n1 dot n2 vector divided by magnitude of n1 into magnitude of n2. So we can easily calculate cos theta. It is what? 2 minus 1. This is 2 into 1. This is minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 into 1. That is plus 1 divided by magnitude of first vector. This is 2 square plus 1 square plus root 6. Right? It is root 6. Root 4 plus 1 plus 1. And here it is 1 root 3. So what will be the answer? 2 upon, it is nothing but cos theta. Cos theta is, this will be 2 root 2 into root 3 into root 3. So I can write it is what? Root 2 upon 3. Okay. So cos theta is equal to what? Root 2 upon 3. this is the angle between the two planes. So in the same way, you can calculate the angle between the planes given that any two planes are having the proper equation and they are given. But sometimes what happens, we are asked, suppose any two planes, but and start calculating the angle, but please look into the direction ratios of the normal. अगर दोनों नॉर्मल्स आपस में पैरेलल है तो आप सीधा सीधा एंगल आप बता दो कि नॉर्मल्स आर वन नॉर्मल इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू द अनदर नॉर्मल, तो एंगल बिटवीन देम इज जीरो. ओके, तो और उस तरीके से आप उसका डिसीजन ले सकते हो. नाउ देयर इज वन कंसेप्ट कॉल्ड एज लाइन. लाइक सपोज आप पहले भी आपके जैसे ये बुक्स हुआ करते थे आपके पास, अभी भी बुक्स है. आई मीन टू से दैट यू हैव अ बुक लाइक दिस, इट्स पेजेस आर लाइक दिस, है ना. से पेजेस, थ्री डायमेंशनल पेजेस, थ्री डायमेंशनल डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर रहा हूँ मैं. एजी स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छी तरीके से समझ में आ गया होगा. ये एक्सिस ऑफ प्लेन है, एक्सिस ऑफ द बुक, बाइंडिंग लाइन जो है. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि ये जितने सारे प्लेन्स ये आपस में इस एक्सिस के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, बंधे हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि दे आर बाइंडेड. तो समथिंग एट दिस apex, at this point, at this pivot, can I say that at this point there are so many lines which are intersecting, है ना. Actually infinitely many lines can pass through this point. In the same way, infinitely many planes can pass through a single line. Okay, तो इस कंसेप्ट को डिज़ाइन करते हुए उन्होंने एक, जैसे कोई भी दो प्लेन्स आप पकड़ लो और उन्होंने एक क्वेश्चन निकाला, फाइंड द इक्वेशन of a plane containing the intersection of two planes x plus y minus z is equal to 5 and 2x plus 3y plus z is equal to 6, and passing through the point say -1, -1, 2. ऐसा क्वेश्चन दे दिया उन्होंने. तो एक्चुअली एक प्लेन दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, तो दूसरा प्लेन भी यहां से जा रहा है ऐसे. उनका कहना है कि ये दोनों प्लेन आर पार हो गए, तो इनका इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट एक लाइन है, ठीक है. अपने को एक थर्ड प्लेन का इक्वेशन फाइंड करना है जो इसके लाइन के इंटरसेक्शन से होते गुजर रहा है. मतलब आप समझ लो, इसकी कल्पना करते हुए कि इस प्लेन का इक्वेशन आपको फाइंड करना है, which is passing through the line of intersection of this P1 plane and P2 plane. This is the third plane. उसका इक्वेशन आपने को निकालना है. तो उन्होंने क्या कहा कि ऐसे तो इन्फाइनेटली मेनी प्लेन्स कैन पास थ्रू दिस लाइन, तो उस थर्ड प्लेन की खास बात क्या है. तो वो खास बात ये है कि वो इस पॉइंट से होते हुए गुजर रहा है. कंडीशन दे दिया उसने, तो वो कंडीशन की वजह से आपको फिक्स्ड प्लेन मिल जाएगा आपका. तो कभी भी ऐसा सिचुएशन आया, फाइंड द equation of a plane passing through the intersection of two given planes and a point, कोई ना कोई कंडीशन देगा. तो आपका सीधा सीधा फॉर्मूला गिवन प्लेन 1 प्लस लैम्डा टाइम्स अनदर प्लेन इक्वेशन इज इक्वल टू 0. ये आपको इक्वेशन, या d1 प्लस लैम्डा d2, ठीक है, वैसा आप कर सकते हैं. अगर आपने ऐसा कर दिया वैसे, तो पहला इक्वेशन क्या है, तो रिक्वायर्ड प्लेन इक्वेशन इज P1 प्लस लैम्डा P2, या 5 प्लस लैम्डा लैम्डा इंटू 6, ऐसा भी कर सकते. तो x प्लस वाई प्लस माइनस जेड प्लस लैम्डा टाइम्स 2x प्लस 3y प्लस 1z, ऐसा लिखना. तो रिक्वायर्ड प्लेन इज x प्लस वाई माइनस जेड प्लस लैम्डा टाइम्स 2x प्लस 3y प्लस z इज इक्वल टू 5 प्लस लैम्डा इंटू 6 और 6 लैम्डा. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, 1 प्लस 2 लैम्डा एक्स प्लस 1 प्लस 3 लैम्डा वाई प्लस माइनस 1 प्लस 1 लैम्डा माइनस 1 प्लस लैम्डा जेड. दिस इज इक्वल टू 5 प्लस 6 लैम्डा. अब ये आपका आंसर आ गया. ये नया, दिस इज द न्यू प्लेन विच वी हैव गॉट. This is the new plane which we have got. But what is the condition? This plane contains this point. So in place of x, y and z, you will substitute -1, -1, 2, and you will get the answer as 1 plus 2 lambda into -1 plus 1 plus 3 lambda into -1 -1 plus lambda into 2. This is equal to 5 plus 6 lambda. The only unknown constant which remains is lambda. Let us calculate. So it is what is the answer? -1 minus 2 lambda, -1 minus 3 lambda, then -2 plus 2 lambda is equal to 5 plus 6 lambda. So it is how much? -2 lambda plus 2 lambda get cancelled out. Then here you will get -3 lambda. It will get transferred over here. Then 9 lambda. Then here 5. Here it is 5. Here -1 -1 -2, that is -4. So -4 -5. Okay, so like this. Anything else is left out? No. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 terms, and 1 2 3 terms have been clubbed together to form one term, and this 5 we have transferred, and these two terms have cancelled. So it is correct. So 9 lambda is equal to, we can write 9 lambda is equal to -9. Therefore lambda is equal to -1. So because of this value of lambda, we can get the original equation here, and put it here, and you can get the answer as equation of the plane. As soon as you get the value of lambda, you substitute here. For that particular lambda, you will get that particular plane, which is nothing but the new plane so obtained. So lambda is equal to -1. 1 minus 2 lambda, that is 1 minus 2, that is minus x. 1 minus 3 lambda, 1 minus 3, 1 plus 3 into -1. 1 minus 3, that is minus 2y. Then lambda is -1, so it will be -2z is equal to 5 minus 12, that is -7. So finally we get the answer as x plus 2y plus 2z is equal to 7 is the required equation of plane. I'll write it here. X plus 2y plus 2z is equal to 7 is the required equation of plane. That is how we have to find the equation of plane. Let us do one more problem and see how it comes. In the next video, we'll take one more question.